Hey everybody, I wanted to show you some advanced techniques on your logo before you submit it. You might want to add some shading or some highlights to particular elements to give it a little bit more pop and to finesse it so that it feels a little bit more three-dimensional. So what you'll do is here's my monster design logo, and I want to add a little bit of shadow to a couple of the elements, the eyeballs, and maybe the lower part of the mouth. So let me show you how you can do that really quickly using some of the tools in Affinity Designer. I'm going to take both of the eyeballs and I'm going to I'm going to select one, and then I'm going to hold down the Shift key and select the other so I have them both selected at the same time. And I'm going to copy them, and then I'm going to choose paste. And it kind of looks like nothing happened, but if you look here at your layers, you'll notice that you have two brand new sublayers, and that's because Affinity did paste the two selected shapes right on top of the other ones. So I'm going to create a new set over here because this is where I'm going to build my shadow from these shapes. And I'm going to go ahead and choose, and this is kind of the trick here, I'm going to choose paste again. And so now I have two extra sets, and I'm going to position the second set, which is going to be layered above. I'm going to situate it just skewed a little bit to one side. Actually, I'll do it on the lower. So what's going to peek through from the lower one, from the lower set, is just the upper left-hand side. And then I'll deselect that. And I'm going to select these two over here on the left eye. And I'm going to go to this toolbar up here at the very top. And I'm going to select the little subtract button. And you'll notice that it subtracted it and left this little sliver. So I'm going to do that again. You can see I'm just going to come up here and click on that. And now I have these two little slivers that I'm going to tuck back into the eye, but I need to give them a little bit of a different color. So I'm going to come over here to my swatch menu, and you can just double click on the fill color to pull up a color chooser, and you can then choose something that is just a little bit deeper. Maybe you want it just ever so slightly deeper like that, and then hit close. And now you could just take these two objects and move them back into position, right? And see how that just creates a nice little extra touch. I'm going to do the same thing here. And this time I think I'm going to, you don't always have to, actually, you know what you can do is, I think this would be a little bit more fun. You can actually create an object with your pen tool. This is just basically what I call a throwaway object. And then select both of these, and let's see. Make sure that let's see, this time I'm actually gonna, is it divide it? You can play around with these to figure out, there we go. I actually chose the opposite of what I just did before. And I will also use that orange color. You notice it goes into recents. So now I've kind of created, like, you know, the inside of the mouth. And keep in mind that you want your logo to be nicely balanced. So take a look at all of the different elements and make sure that they all are balanced well in a symmetrical fashion that's vertical or horizontal before you finalize your work. And also make sure that everything is very legible. So I think that's it. I'll go ahead and post this, and looking forward to seeing your logos tomorrow. All right.